Good morning students. Let's start today's class. In previous class we have discussed about addition and subtraction of large numbers. Okay. Now today we will discuss about multiplication. See, for multiplication or before starting multiplication there are some properties. Just I want to discuss that properties. Clear? So properties of multiplication. For properties of multiplication, first property is order property of multiplication. Okay. Now what is this order property? Order property of multiplication. Order property of multiplication means, suppose I am writing 2 into 6. Okay. This will be same if I am changing the orders. That means here the 2 is in the first and in the next I have given the 2 in the next term. Whatever, the answer remains the same, that is 12. Okay, so if I am changing the orders, that is 2 into 6, it will be same as 6 into 2, that will be 12. So this is called the order property of multiplication. Next comes the grouping property. Second one is the grouping property of multiplication. Now what is this grouping property? As the word is telling you, grouping, that means you have to make the groups. Okay. Suppose I am writing 2 into 3 into 4. I have made this 3 into 4 in a group which will be same as 2 into 3. That means if this 2 is making the group, the answer will remain the same. Okay, that is here 3 4s are 12, 12 into 2 is 24. Similarly, here it is 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24. That means the answer remains the same. If I am changing the groups, then also the answer remains the same. So this is called the grouping property of multiplication. Next comes distributive property of multiplication over addition. This is the distributive property of multiplication over addition. Just mind it, it is over addition. That means whenever addition is there, that time only this type of property will be fulfilled. Okay, so this is distributive property of multiplication over addition. Suppose I am writing one example, that is 3 into 4 plus 6. Okay, this I have written in the addition form. So this will be same as 3 into 4 plus 3 into 6. Clear? See how 6 plus 4 10, 10 into 3 is 30. Similarly, 3 into 4 is 12 plus 3 into 6 is 18. That means 12 plus 18 is also 30. Okay. So this means that this distributive property of multiplication over addition is true. That means when you are doing in addition form, then only this distributive property will be fulfilled. Clear? Now next comes property number 4. It is multiplicative property. Multiplicative property. These all properties are mentioned in your book, so kindly you go through your book also. So multiplicative property of 1, that means whichever number you are multiplying by 1, how big it is, the answer will remain the number itself. Suppose I am multiplying 8 into 1, the answer will be 8 itself. So whatever the number is, when you are multiplying with 1, it will give you the answer, the number itself. Clear? Now the fifth one, that is the last property of multiplication. Last property of multiplication is multiplicative property of 0. Okay, that means as you know, any number if you are multiplying with 0, the answer will be 0. Whatever number, when you are multiplying with the number 0, the answer will be 0. Means if the number is big or small, whatever you are taking, the number when you are multiplying by 0, it will be 0. Clear? So these are the 5 properties of multiplication, and based on this property the next exercise is there, that is exercise number 10. In exercise 10, question number 1, it is fill in the blanks. This fill in the blanks fully it is over this properties of multiplication. Clear? Now come to question number 1, that is fill in the blanks. Number A. See, it is given 1485 into dash is equals to 2346 into 1485. That means it is following the order property. Okay, means when the orders are changed, but then also the answers remains the same. These question you will do in the book only, and I am not writing in the board since it is given in the book, and you can do of your own. Now come to number C. Can you say number C which property is following? Yes, it is the property of multiplication property of 1. Okay, that means it is following that if you are any number is multiplying by 1, the answer will be number itself. Now number D. Number D is following the multiplicative property of 0, because the answer is given 0. Whichever number you are multiplying by 0, answer will be 0. Now next one, that is number E. Number E, as you can see that one into is there, then one addition is there. So for number for number E, it is grouping property. Okay, so rest of the problems you do of your own. Now come to question number 2. Question number 2, again it is the fill in the blanks, and here it is given for the multiple of 10, 100 and 1000. That means you have to multiply the numbers which are multiple of either 10 or 100 or 1000. Clear? Suppose the first one, it is given 2718 into 10. So whenever you are multiplying with any number like 10, 100 and 1000, you will just write the number and add the zeros. That means if it is 10, then 1 0 will be added with that number. If it is 100, 2 zeros will be added with that number. And if it is 1000, 3 zeros will be added with that number. Suppose the first one, it will be 2718 and 10 since 10 is there. Okay, so this question 2 also you write in the book. Now just come to question number 3 or question next one, that is find the following products. Here the numbers are given and you have to find the products. I think you can do this also because it is just multiplying and just adding the numbers. I am doing number 7. Exercise 10. I am doing question number 7. See, in question number 7, it is given 8986 into 700. So just you multiply with 7 and this number, and at the last you add the zeros. Okay, let's start. 7 6 42, carry 4. Then 7 8 56, 56 plus 4 0 6. Then 7 9 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Again carry 6. 7 8 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. And since 2 zeros are there, so you will add at the last 2 zeros. So the answer is 6290,200. Okay, if I am giving one comma, this will be like this. That is 62,90,200. Okay, so this depends on your multiplication, how fast you can do the multiplication. Okay, now let's come to number 14. Here the question is, by using suitable grouping find the following products. Means you have to first make the groups so that the multiplication will be easy. It is given 4 into, I am doing number 14, 4 into 829 into 25, that is number 14. 4 into 829 into 25. Okay, now how you will make the groups? We can see that if you are multiplying 25 into 4, it will be in the multiple of 100. So let's write it down. This will be 25 into 4. since it is following the order property, so you can do it for the multiplication, isn't it? So 8 to 9 into 4 5s are 20, 0 carry will be 2, 4 2s are 8, 9, 10. So directly you are getting the answer 2900. Okay, so this way you have to think that which two numbers you will take together so that it will make a multiple of either 10 or 100 or 1000. Okay, you have to take it like that and then you have to multiply. Directly you can get the answer. Let's do one more number 16. It is given 8 into 3472 into 125. Okay, here also you can see that if you make a group between 125 and 8, it will be in the multiple of 1000. This will be 3472 into 8 5s are 40, carry 4, 8 2s are 16, 16 plus 4 is 20, carry 2, 8 1s are 8, 9, 10. So if you are multiplying, the answer will be 7 2 1 2 and 3 zeros. Okay, so this is the answer for number 16. At the last you will write it, okay, as answer. So today up to this you do it in home or you practice it at home. We will do the next exercise in the next class. Thank you all of you and be safe at home. Goodbye.